Okay, so the next thing I want to talk about is the design I've done for my CV. Um, in my research, in particular, there's a link which I've pasted in this post on the blog. Um, it's an article that talks about, as a graphic designer, it's good to get everything on one page. Like all your skills, your information about you, previous work, get all on one page. Although I'm not strictly a graphic designer, I'm a web designer and design websites in graphics. So I've sort of adopted this. And with the CV, I wanted to do two things. First and foremost, promoting myself, and secondly, promoting the Brown Brick identity. Um, so what I've included the Brown Brick logo, which you can see there, obviously, and also incorporated stuff about myself, which is more prominent. Um, and basically, as well, thing with CVs, the CV is going to be available to download on my website, and it's also going to need to print it out. So I figured I need something which is lightweight, something which can be downloaded very quickly, and also can be printed out on a white page and be exactly as you see it on the screen. So I figured, okay, I'm going to opt for a white background. So what I've done is created the CV in InDesign, another Adobe package, product, sorry, and just set up a standard A4 template, and I'll have the margins set here. Actually, before I go through this one is an early version of my CV which I created. It uses the same sort of font and colours as the Brown Brick branding, but as you can see, it's got a very, very dark brown background, which does look very nice, and would look really good if I did it properly and printed it out properly, but it costs a lot more money to get stuff printed like this. So I opted not to use this one in the end. And also downloading it, the file size is a lot bigger than the CV that I've actually finished with. So you'll see here that I've done the CV. This one is still sort of in the early stages. I've got some copy which I need to paste into the bio, and which I'm going to put in before I print it out. But I've got the name here, and I've put in the what I do, much like on the the Brown Brick business card. I've got my contact information nice and clear. So I've got email address, telephone number, web address, and my Twitter. Then moved on to the bio, which has got the Lorem Ipsum content text at the moment. I'm going to fill that with the piece that I've written. The previous work, so I've talked about what I've done before, which relates to the job. So this here is relating to my actual work placement, where I worked as a web designer. Studies, here talking about where I've gone to do my education. So I've obviously got the University of Portsmouth. I think I'm going to alter this a bit, to be honest. I think I'll add into my my other schooling as well. Knowledge as well. I just really wanted to clearly point out what I knew, what I was good at. So I've talked about the pieces of software that I know, InDesign, Illustrator, Flash, Photoshop, but I'm also adding Dreamweaver into that as well, I think. And also talk about, well, this bit's I still think is a bit weak and needs a bit of work. I just wanted to sort of point out as well the fact that I design, I'm also quite good now at actually coding and putting websites together instead of just being able to design them. I'm sort of shifting into both now, which is something that I want to carry on doing. So yeah, that's basically was done, as I said, in InDesign. Just uses again standard text tools, colours, all the same colours I've used throughout the branding so far, and also the same font as well. So we've got the Helvetica Neue narrow here, condensed, reduced letter spacing again, and yeah, so it just uses the Helvetica font families basically. Export as a PDF, then can be set up on the website to be downloaded, and also be sent an email. It's very lightweight, so it can be sent and printed out in white, and it will look just as it does on the screen. And if I can call up the brown brick design here, that's in the PDF, so you can see it's nice and sharp and clear as well. So that's basically the design for the CV.